Hi, let's talk about what's the talk of the town today. It's Mounjaro. So Mounjaro is a tirzepatide, okay? It is a GLP-1 agonist. So you have to first understand how this works. So it works in two ways. It causes the pancreas to produce more insulin, and it also keeps the food longer in your stomach so that what we call delayed gastric emptying, so that you don't feel hungry. Now let's talk about the first thing that it does. It causes the pancreas to produce more insulin. So as a result, your blood sugars run low. It keeps the food longer in your stomach, which means that it causes, in long-term use, it causes gastric paralysis. So is Mounjaro the right drug for you? First of all, please know it's a drug used for diabetic use, and it is not FDA approved for weight loss. But today, doctors, medical practitioners are recommending Mounjaro for weight loss. Sure enough, if you're a candidate who needs Mounjaro, if your BMI is more than 40, which you can calculate very well at home by using your weight in kgs and dividing it by your height in meters squares. If your BMI comes more than 40, you are a good candidate for Mounjaro, but also please use it for not for a very long time. Use it under medical supervision with the help of a doctor, with the help of a nutritionist, to make sure that your nutritional needs are met and that you don't go into protein malabsorption. Short-term side effects: nausea, vomiting, feeling dizzy. Well, of course, if it's causing your pancreas to produce more insulin, you're going to go into hypoglycemia. When you do go into hypoglycemia, what is the first thing you're going to grab? You're going to grab something which has a lot of sugar or carbs in it. So thus the protein deficiency happens because you don't feel like eating anything heavy. You feel like eating something sweet. You feel like eating something carby. So your hand does not reach out to the protein source. Thus the protein, gets depleted in your body. The second, it keeps food into your stomach longer, so it's delaying gastric emptying, which causes the intestines not to work, and it causes gastric paralysis. The long-term side effects of using this drug, which we've recently seen tremendously on an increase, are pancreatitis. Your pancreas, they slow down. The insulin production is so high that your pancreas go into an overdrive. We also do see a sudden onset of kidney diseases. So please, if you are using Mounjaro for anything else than managing your diabetes, please make sure that you're doing it under medical supervision. You have a nutritionist on board, and you don't use this drug for a prolonged time. So using Mounjaro should be done very, give it a good thought. If you want to use Mounjaro, definitely not if you're trying to lose 4 to 5 kilos. You're definitely not a candidate for Mounjaro. If you have a BMI of over 40, consider Mounjaro for weight loss, but with medical supervision. Hope this helps, and hope we're able to, manage this trend of everybody who's, going on Mounjaro, and, we're seeing really terrible long-term side effects. So be safe and do your research. Talk to a professional, talk to a nutritionist, talk to your doctor. See if this is something that you would want to do. Weigh in the risks, both long-term and short-term, and see if it's worth it. Okay, thank you.